where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I am playing Erica for the very first time. It's an interactive movie where you are the main character. So sit back, relax, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So as I said, Erica, it's a movie with real actors, and you are the main character. You get to make all the decisions. You have 100% control over the direction of the movie. Hello to my one viewer who has joined the live stream. It is great to have you. I'm going to get my live chat up on my phone. Nosy Parker, it is you, it is the one, it is the only. You couldn't have a GreenHerb-Gaming live stream without Nosy Parker. Welcome to the live stream. It is great to have you, and I hope that you enjoy the live stream. This is a very interesting game, and I'm sure that you, of all people, are going to really like and enjoy the live stream. So I have my live chat on my phone. To bed. Well, hi, and good night to you. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate that. I appreciate the comment. So I will say hello back to you, and I will say good night to you, and I will see you soon. So we will get can't stay. No problem. No problem. Thanks for dropping by. So let's get this interactive movie started. Obviously, you won't be talking through cutscenes. This is an interactive story. Your choices from one of many perspectives. No single path holds all the answers. I love games like this. I really do. That's a nice looking lighter. Is that a lighter? What do I do? Oh, cool. Oh, this is really cool. Let me talk you through this. You know the little touch panel in the middle of your PlayStation 4 controller? Well, I'm actually using that. I'm swiping to the left to actually to open the top of this lighter. That's pretty cool. I like that. I love it. As you can see, that's an actual actor. That's a real actor that you're looking at. It's a movie. It's an interactive movie where you, the player, are the main character. Victor, hello. Welcome to this live stream. It is great to have you as always. Thank you for that thumbs up. I really appreciate that. In this live stream, Victor, I am playing an interactive movie called Erica, which you, the player, is the main character, and you get to decide, you know, how the movie unfolds by making choices and decisions that will affect the direction of the story. So I must light a candle. Oh, I like how it uses a touch panel on the PlayStation 4 controller. That's actually the coolest part of this game so far. I'm actually going to call it a movie because that's what it is. Chad Middleton, welcome to you. Welcome to the live stream. It is great to have you, man. Is it a horror game? You know what? I'm actually not too sure. I don't know a whole lot about this this movie, which I will refer to it as. I just know that it's an interactive movie where you are the main character and you get to make the choices and decisions. So it is great to have Chad and Victor in the live stream. I hope you both enjoy. One game of magic. I'm not too sure about magic. I don't know a whole lot about this movie, but we'll all soon find out now what it's all about. I'm telling you, the best part of this movie so far is how it uses the touch panel on the PS4 controller. Drag to explore. Whoa, there. Okay. What's this, a music box? It says a horror thriller. Oh, cool. Thanks, Chad. Chad pointed out. Thank you, Chad. This movie is a horror thriller. But what makes it different to a movie that you sit down and watch is this is an interactive movie where you, the player, are a main character and you get to decide how the movie unfolds. Right now I don't have a clue what to do. Do I have to explore something else? Should point out, obviously this is my first time playing this movie. What do I do? Oh. Okay. Very old-fashioned. Aidan Denston! Oh man, it's been a while. It's been a while, Aidan. How are you keeping? Welcome to the live stream, man. It is great to have you. Yeah, man, it's been a long time. Welcome. I'm playing an interactive movie. So I'm actually starring in my very first movie, Aidan. It's called Erica. No, it's an interactive movie with real actors, but you as the player are the main character, and you get to decide how the movie unfolds by making decisions and actions and choices. So you have complete control over how the story unfolds, which is really cool. And it also uses the touch panel on the PS4 in a really cool way. I'm doing okay. I've been having girlfriend problems, but other than that, I'm back. Well, you know what? Try to take your mind off that and just sit back, relax, and enjoy the live stream. But I hope everything works out for you, Aidan. But it's great to have you on the live stream, man, and I hope you enjoy this live stream. Did you link your Slayers Club account for the Doom skin? I did indeed. I did my Doom 25th anniversary finale 2 days ago, and I linked my Doom Slayer account, and I'll be getting those Doom skins in Doom Eternal. I'm really looking forward to that. I love this interactivity with the touch panel. It's so cool. Oops, there we go.
Erica. Shouldn't play with it. It's dangerous.
Jess, I've just seen your comment, Jess.
Okay.
My PS4.
Are you ready? Mummy and I met many, many years ago in a place called Delphi House. She was a nurse. I was a doctor.
Can I pause this? Oh no, it's cool. Sorry, Jess. I've just seen your comment. Some of my comments are not showing up on my PS4, so sorry about the delay in responding to your comment. Sorry, my English sucks. No problem. Jess, I really appreciate the fact that you have taken the time to check out my channel, to check out my live stream. And what I always do with new viewers is I will subscribe to your channel because I really appreciate your support. So I'm going to subscribe to your channel. It is much appreciated. And just looking at some of the comments I may have missed here now. It's really annoying how some comments don't show up. I'm watching your live stream and the Smurfs movie. What a combination, Aidan. What a combination. Just bear with me if I'm a bit late in responding to all of your comments for two reasons. I'm going to be paying attention to what's happening in this interactive movie, and also some comments are not showing up on my PS4, which means I have to look at my phone every now and again. I just stumbled upon your channel. LOL. Well, I subscribe to you. Ah, thank you. I really appreciate that, Jess. Thank you. I always do that. I mean, someone who checks out my YouTube channel and decides to, you know, interact with my live stream, you know, you could be doing something else right now, and the fact that you chose GreenHerb-Gaming means a lot to me, and it's a lot of support, and I like that, and thank you so much. The reviews of Doom Annihilation movie aren't good. I'm not surprised by that, Chad. I am not surprised by that. It looks like a terrible, terrible movie, to be honest with you. Okay, let's get back to this. So I presume that guy is that girl's father. Let's have a look at his photograph. Or is it me?
At night, we tell each other stories. She'd tell me about the future. Wonderful things. Things only she could see.
Okay, so apparently my mother could tell the future, see the future, see into the future. This is really cool. This is an actual photograph, like, and I'm interacting with it using the touch panel. I think a lot more games should actually take advantage of the PS4's touch panel. It's a pity that not every game does.
I tell her about the past, about a great priestess, marked with a butterfly, who could stare into the fire and see the future.
Seems to be all about fortune telling right now at the beginning of this interactive movie. That must be me.
I used to tell her she was magic, just like the priestess. I think you're magic too.
Oh.
Well, you're gonna have to prove it.
You're right, Victor. When you mentioned magic, you were right.
Pick your photograph. Pick your favorite.
No, this is what makes Erica a very unique and very interesting video game, because technically it is a video game, but it is an interactive narrative video game. It is an interactive movie, but I am the main. I is the player, and the main is the main character. So I get to decide what to do. I get to decide where this movie goes. I get to decide the direction of the story. You don't get that when you watch a movie. When you watch a movie, the script is written for you, and you sit down and you watch the movie, and you don't get to have any choice of where the movie goes. But I do in Erica. I get to decide, you know, which photo I want to choose, and that's going to take this movie in a specific direction based off which photo I choose. Pick the bad ending. I don't even know how to pick the bad ending, to be honest with you. And thanks for that emoji, Victor. Love your emojis. My gut instinct is to go with the picture of my mother when she was pregnant on me, because I just feel like, you know, I'm basically her, so I'm kind of intrigued with that. So let's go with this. Yeah. And as I said, this will take my decision, the decision I took to pick the photo of my mother when she was pregnant with me, is going to take the story of this movie in a specific direction. If I chose the other two photographs, it would take the story of the movie in another direction. So it's all about choice. Decision making. You as the player have complete control over the story. Oh, that's freaky.
Now, close your eyes. Focus your mind and conjure the power of the ancient priestess. Now find your mom again. See if you can guess where your favorite is.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. Oh yeah, I've got a few people in the live chat here. Okay. GreenHerb-Gaming is all about interactivity. It's all about sharing my passion of video games with the world around me. So I really want to keep this interactive. Aiden, you read my mind, just like the story of this movie about fortune telling. I was going to ask the live chat what I should do, but Aidan has already answered the question. I'll have to keep an eye on these comments. Dark Magic. I got to sleep. Hope we can watch the vid of the live stream later. Take care, everyone. Thanks so much, Jess. Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate your support. And I will say good night to you, Jess. And yeah, man, girl, I'm going to stream this another time. So, Aidan, I'm going to go with the left one. Seeing as I was going to ask the live chat which photo to choose. So, thank you for that, Aidan. See you, Jess. Pick the left one, please. I will indeed. Love the emojis, Victor. Right one will lead will lead to your doom. I like how you put in doom there. Okay, let's go with the left one. So turn left. Okay, that's the one.
Oh, disaster. Don't worry. I still think you're magic.
So I got it wrong. Thanks, Aidan. I'm gonna joke.
Remember that. Even though she isn't here, she's still a part of you.
Got the best idea ever. I'm interested.
If you could stare into the fire and see the future, what do you think you'd see?
Stare into the fire and see the future. I don't like how my comments are not showing up properly on the PS4 because I have to keep looking down on my phone. I'm going to miss comments. I'm going to miss viewers. So let me just take some time to look at the live chat so far to see that I missed any comments. Okay. I'm just looking at your comment. How was the new up? Thanks for that comment. I didn't really notice it. I don't spot those type of things. I don't really. But I suppose the audio did sound a bit better, yeah. I'm just looking at my live chat to see that I miss anybody or that I miss any comments. Live chat is buzzing tonight. If only it was buzzing like this when I was doing my Doom 25th anniversary finale, because I really needed the live stream to be interactive then. The left one, so right one will lead you to your doom. Got the best idea ever. Aidan has chosen the dark path. Yeah, thanks for that, Aidan. You've chosen the dark path for me. My best idea is you should play Parappa the Rapper on live stream. You know what? I might. I've only heard of that game. I've never played it before. I might, Aidan. I might for you. Okay, let's open this door. Can I pause this? I actually can. Thank God I can pause, because you know my live chat is buzzing tonight. So if I stared at a fireplace and I started hearing whispers, I would get the fuck out of there. I love that response. Yeah, man. Me too. Me too. Resume. Oh God, how do I unpause it? Okay. Whoa, what the hell? What the hell? Is this no or is this the future? She's just seeing a terrible future. I'm going to go eat something to eat. I'll be right back. No problem. Enjoy your food, and I will see you soon, hopefully. And it was great to chat to you again, Aidan. And hopefully I will see you soon. So this is the future, I think. So the future or it's now? I'm guessing it's the future. See you, Aidan. Okay, what do I do here? Aidan has left the pen. Oh, so I have to, okay. Oh God. What the hell? What happened to him? Who's this? To go to kill my father. Oh my God. What do I do now? Drag to explore. It's a woman. God. Nightmare. What if that was actually my mother? So as you can see, again, this is an actual movie. That's an actual actor. That's a real tap. It's a movie where the player is the main character and the player has complete control over how the movie unfolds by making decisions and taking actions. So yeah. Oh, look at this, like, this is really cool. So this really makes for a very interesting video game, you know? And how it uses the touchpad on the PS4 controller is absolutely amazing. I don't think you can get any better graphics than that. Let go, face it, justify. I don't know what that means. Well, she had a nightmare. I now have a choice. So this is another example of the decisions that you get to make, the choices you have, and I suppose the consequences that these choices will have. And you know, you as the player feel that you have so much control. Like, I have so much control right now. I am the main character. I am her. So I have a choice to choose, let go, face it, reassure, or justify. I'm going to imagine now for a second if that was me, what would I do? Probably, I don't know. She's just seen a vision. Not a vision, but I presume it was a nightmare. She just saw a nightmare of her reassure. You know what? I'm gonna. It's interactive. I'm gonna choose. So you're saying, wait, did you mean reassure, Chad? Just to confirm. So should I go with reassure? Deadly premonition. That's actually another interesting video game that I should look more into. So should I go with reassure, Chad? Okay, let's go with reassure. So far Aiden got interactive and said that I should choose the left border. I'm now going to go with reassure, because this is what GreenHerb-Gaming is all about: interactivity and sharing my experience of video games and passion of video games with the world around me, you know, especially my viewers and subs. So let's go with reassure. So how do I do this now? Reassure. That's probably what I would do anyway. I'd probably reassure myself that everything is kind of okay.
It wasn't your fault.
Oh, okay. So she's kind of saying that it wasn't her fault what happened. Of course it wasn't her fault. Well, I don't know what happened, but I'm going to presume that it wasn't her fault. So by me choosing to reassure myself, it has taken the direction of the story in another path. Whereas if I chose the three other options, the three other choices, it would take the story in those three other paths as well. So that's who's outside. Like the Telltale games, and oh my god, who's outside? Can I pause this for a second? There's somebody outside my door. Not in real life, in the video game. So yeah, Telltale games. Like what most narrative games. But what I really like about this type of narrative game is it's an actual movie, real life actors. You know, you don't get better graphics than real life. You know. So that's what makes it really, really cool. That's what makes it really immersive and really realistic. Who's that? Oh my god. Halloween is a good bit away. You can take off the mask. I'm conscious that I'm missing comments, so every now and again I'm gonna have to scroll through my live chat to make sure that I didn't actually miss anybody or miss any comment. Right, secure. Wait, what? Secure on. Okay, what should I do? Live chat. Jigsaw. Very mysterious. It is a very mysterious movie so far. I'm going to refer to this as a movie from now on because that's what it is. It's a movie. And again, as I said, I as the player am the main character. Secure. I will go for that chat definitely. So I'm the main character. I get to decide what to do, what happens in the movie. I mean, how many times can you say that? I mean, you watch a movie. When are you ever in control of a movie? Of course you're not. You're just a person sitting down watching the movie. The actors, the characters in the movie decide what happens. But with an interactive movie like Erica, you are that character. You are that actor. So you get to decide what happens in the movie, which is what really makes it cool. So I'm deciding right now. Well, Chad is deciding right now to secure. That's pretty much what I would do anyway. So let's secure. Oh, okay. So we're secured now. She's still going to open it, but she's just going to. Okay, should I help or should I complain? And hello to my four viewers watching the live stream right now. It is great. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Silence is always an option. If Erica doesn't respond in time. Oof. Okay, it would have been nice if they gave me a bit of notice for that. Oof. Okay, that changes things. Live chat, I'm sorry, that slightly changes things. Because if I'm waiting too long for a response, this is what's going to happen. So the conversation will move on. Okay. I don't know when that happens. There's no real indication to when that happens. Okay. Oh no. So I will. Okay. I'm just going to complain. No, I'm going to help. That's what I would do.
Are you okay?
Yeah, so just let people know, I don't know when. I think when it starts to fade away, I think when the writing starts to fade away, that's when I'm timed as if to making a choice. But when it doesn't fade away, then I have as much time as I want to make a decision. And with that, I will ask my live chat what decision I should make. Because my live chat right now you're actually the players. You're actually, my live chat are the main characters in this movie. My live chat decide what happens in this movie. I would pick silence. Yeah, I kind of decided to help. So let's see where this goes. So I've decided to help her now. Well, she's okay, I think. Well, she says she's okay anyway. There's that photo again. Okay, so I think this is an example of choice that you have as much time to make as you like. Okay, so it's open. Whoa, that's some pretty dark sketches right there. Trying to make out who they could be. It's hard to say. I think the first one obviously looks like my mother, and then down below would be obviously me. On the right hand side, I'm not really too sure. It could be that priestess that my father was talking about. What do we have here? Oh, that's my father. guy next to him, I don't know who. There's a lighter that we saw at the very beginning. There's a record player that we also saw at the beginning. That is the figure on the right hand side is obviously my father's apparent killer. The person on the left is a nurse. I don't know who that is. This is actually a really cool experience. What the... Like, it is one of the most interactive and immersive experiences that I've experienced, basically. Doing a bit of sketching right now. Do you know what it makes you feel like? God. I'm God right now. I am deciding what this woman is. I get to decide what she does. I have complete control right now over her life. It's a random sketch. I don't. Is there a certain way to do this? I wonder. That's the mark. That mark was on her father's chest. Oh. Fragile. Okay, let's see, let's see my time here to make a decision. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm so glad that I decided to buy this game. Okay, I presume I have enough time to... Okay, so... Oh, sorry, I don't have a choice. It's obviously the only option is to open this package. Oh my god, what the hell is inside? I don't think I want to see what's... Oh my fucking god, what the hell is that? What was that? Oh my god. A dismembered hand with something inside it.
Miss Mason? I'm Sergeant Blake, the lead investigator on this case. Can I see that? I promise I'll give it back.
Okay, I think I have enough. Yeah, I can have as much time to decide. Okay, so live chat. Let's have a look. You should play Until Dawn, and I've been recommended Until Dawn. Actually, it's actually a critically acclaimed game, so maybe I will jump into that game soon. So live chat. What should I choose? Should I hand? Oh shit. Okay, this is actually really... I don't have much time. Okay, you're gonna have to be really quick. That's the only thing I can say to you. You're gonna have to be really quick. Okay, if I see, if you comment, and if I see the comment before I make the decision, I will go with that choice. If not, I'm just gonna have to go myself. If that's okay. It's just that sometimes it just moves very quickly. So I hope you understand.
You wrote this a lot. It's Greek, isn't it? Delphic Epsilon.
Cooperate.
Same as with your father.
Oh, it's on the medallion too.
The hand belonged to a Kal Jahar. You worked at Delphi House? I believe you visited there with your father.
Story, priest, case. What's the case?
This is about my father.
Your father's case was never solved. Pretty sure there's a connection.
Yeah, because it's a mark.
Did you know he co-founded Delphi House with this man? Lucian Flowers? We think Mr. Flowers might be a target too. Look, we're keeping protection detail. I'll be leading the investigation from there. Right
Delphi
now,
House.
it's the safest place for you too.
So members of the Delphi House, including my father, who was a co-founder, has been targeted by somebody, according to this guy anyway. The mark on my father's chest is the same mark that was on that emblem. It's interesting. This is I forgot the name of the house already. Delphi House. That was me as a young child. So again, when it comes to the decision making, you're going to have to be really quick. You're going to have to be really, really quick. You're going to type that choice so quick. Otherwise, I'm going to have to make a decision for myself, because some of the choices you're timed when it comes to making them. So you go crazy. Oh, wait, are we still in the past? Oh no, we're not.
We're probably out for a smoke. Wait here. I'll go check.
So I think this is the Delphi House, is what he called it, I think. Right. Look around. Let's have a look at the photo. Oh, there we go. Co-founders, I believe, of this house. Let's have a look at that photo. Founders and staff. Right. I'm intrigued to have a look at this photo here. Oh, it's a daisy. Can I not look at all of them? No? Okay. See that photo on the bottom right? Well, the smallest one on the bottom right. That could actually be the killer, in my opinion. She was a big, oh god. What the hell is that? Textbook horror movie. The phone rings. Well, you know what? I'm actually not going to answer that. Because every horror movie in existence, the phone rings and the character answers the phone. Hello? Well, because this is an interactive movie, and because you, the player, is the main character, and you get to decide what happens, then I am going to decide not to answer that phone. And I swear to God, I've never felt so empowered in all my life. I'm a rebel. The phone ring. I've seen enough horror movies, and it still rings. Alan / Chicago Med 434, welcome to the live stream. It is great to have you. I appreciate your support. That's Air calling to see if you want to switch to their SIM only plan. They can fuck off. Oh man, that's a funny comment. Oh man, welcome to the live stream, man. It's good to have you. Okay, there's somebody in that room to my right. And you know what? I'm going to decide... Oh yeah, so do I don't know if I have a choice. Let me see, do I have time here to decide? So we'll test it out. So be quick. Be very quick in the live chat right now. Should I go to the room in my right, or should I go to the room straight ahead of me? Be quick now. Just be lightning fast here now, because you know this could go into an automated choice. So just be really quick. Come on, don't think about it. Just decide. I want it to be interactive. Left. Thank you. So, wait. You mean like? You mean this room here, like? Because the room is on the right, and then there's a room straight ahead. So do you mean like? I know what you mean. Like you mean? Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Okay, we're gonna go here. That's actually where I was gonna go anyway. I was going to abandon the concept that there's somebody in the room. So I was just like I ignored the phone call. I was actually going to ignore. Thanks, Adam. I was thinking that. Okay, so we've got some interesting looking masks here, just in time for Halloween. Even though it's next month, but still. I can choose what to look at. Do you know what? I'm actually going to try to. Thanks for that, Chad. You were a little bit late, but nonetheless, you both picked left anyway, so you were both right. Oh yeah, shall I? Okay, so some decisions, it's really annoying me because there's some decisions that you can take as much time as you want when deciding on, and then there's other ones like this where you can just and there's some decisions where you will be timed and other decisions where you won't be timed. So okay, so should I go for the mask on the far left? Should I go for, don't know what that is in the middle, or is this after? So should I go for like, oh, it just shows up by accident, my apologies. I didn't mean to go for that one, to be honest. So is she going to put on the mask, or? She is. Scary. Oh, was that behind you?
What are you doing?
Oh my god. What are you doing?
Put that down. It's not yours. There's no note. No record of
There's the
her.
map.
Well, that was a waste of time. I see you found someone. I guess I should have just stayed put.
Okay, man at the desk.
He's a creep.
Yeah, so when you see the text fading, I mean, you're kind of in a situation like where somebody asks you a question. Obviously, in real life and in a real movie, if somebody asks the character a question, obviously that's going to stand there for like 2 minutes to decide. So I think when you're being asked a question and when the text is fading away, that's when you are timed when making a decision. Whereas when you're not being asked a question and it's not fading away, you can pretty much take as much time as you like. I was thinking that because he has the same map, the same logo.
We're a headache. He's got every reason to be on edge.
Who are you?
I'm Sergeant Blake. I'm leading the investigation. I'm supposed to meet a Dr. Ballard.
I can only apologise. We're all a bit nervous here. Sergeant Blake, I'm Rosa Ballard. I suppose you already know the Chief Inspector?
Sir, this is Erica Mason.
I'm sorry we're meeting in such difficult circumstances. Is there anything we can do to make you feel at home?
So thanks.
It's okay. I appreciate what everyone's doing.
Come on. I'll show you the way. I suppose you don't remember me.
Nope.
I worked with your father. I used to look after you when you were little. I remember you ran around the basement looking for ghosts.
You knew my parents?
Of course.
Yeah, I definitely think when you're asked a question, like on the spot, you obviously have a certain amount of time to answer that question. And it looks like the text kind of fades away. So that's where you need to be making prompt decisions. So in those cases, unfortunately, unless somebody in the live chat is very quick and leaves a comment with a choice, then I will go with that. Other than that, I'm going to have to make the choice for myself. So my apologies there. I do want to keep it interactive as possible. And when it comes to the choices and actions where you can take as much time to decide, then obviously I will ask the live chat and we can be interactive then. So please understand and bear with me. And more importantly, enjoy.
Your dad taught me everything I know. And your mum, she was incredible. A brilliant nurse. So smart. Funny. Anyway, this is you. You might recognize it. Mr. Steinbeck, the night manager, will be downstairs if you need anything.
Nope, I don't need him, that's for sure. Yeah, so... Whoa. Another flashback. What could be inside? Oh, it's the music player. Aria for Delphi. House of Delphi. This is so interactive. I love it. I need to pause just for a brief second. You know, I used to be so critical of narrative video games. One of the things I used to say about them was they're not a real game because you don't control the character and stuff like that. But how wrong was I? I've played many narrative games since, and they've since become actually one of my favorite genres in the video game industry, ironically enough. It's everything. Everything about it is control. You're controlling everything. You're taking a record out of its sleeve, literally, by using the touch panel on the PS4. It's absolutely amazing. Damien, welcome to the live stream, buddy. It is great to have you as always. I appreciate your support. I'll watch it when you upload it. No problem, man. No problem at all. It is great to have you on the live stream. So I'm playing this for the very first time, this interactive movie called Erica, where you as the player are a main character and you get to decide what happens. It's so cool. So it's so funny that I criticized these type of games in the past, and now I've actually grown to love them. Everything is interactive. You are in control of everything. Decisions, actions, and with the touch panel on the PS4 sliding records out of its sleeve, it's just absolutely amazing. So Damien, Alan, Chad, and anybody else who's watching. It is great to have you all on the live stream. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. And feel free to be as interactive as you like. So there's two types of decision making. Some decision making, if you don't make a decision in a short space of time, it will move on to an automatic decision. Other decisions, you have as much time as you want to decide. So just be as quick as possible if you want to be interactive. So let's get back to it. Victor. Why the game Medieval? Why the game Medieval? I don't quite understand the question. Did you mean why was I playing the game Medieval earlier today? That's Medieval is I played the demo of that on PlayStation 1 years and years ago, so I decided to get the demo of the remake on PS4. So this is a fine example of how interactive this movie actually is. Are you enjoying this? I am loving it, Damien. I'm absolutely loving it, and it's so funny because I was even saying to you down through the years, I was saying to you, these narrative games, they're not real games. You're not controlling the character. You're not doing anything in the game. I used to always say that, and it's so hilariously ironic because it's the opposite. You are in complete control of these games. Like right now, I'm using the touch panel on the PS4 controller to rub this. How interactive could you possibly get? Like, you're in complete control. And when it comes to decision making and direction of the story, you are also in complete control of that. So I love it, man.
Look under the bed. Uncle Lucy got you something. It should keep you out of trouble.
Oh, present under the bed. Like, this is such a crazy experience. I mean, you know, as I said earlier, when you watch a movie, that movie is written for you. And it is what it is, and you as the viewer will watch it as it is, and it won't change. But with an interactive movie like this, again, you are the main character, and you get to decide what happens. You get to decide where the story goes. You have complete control over decisions and actions, and it's just amazing. It's a doll. Is it Chucky? It's just such a cool experience. I love it. Like the bootleg X Factor Shrek edition on the Sky TV before Shrek Factor. Shrek Factor. Oh man. That's a spooky looking doll head.
Look at her arm.
I mean, that's just that is absolutely crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I'm sorry, but that is insane. What game is this? Oh, it's called what genre is this? The genre would be narrative. Also, the genre of the movie itself. Apparently, according to Chad, it's horror thriller. Because I don't know very much about this game. I didn't look too much into it. I just knew that it was a really interactive narrative experience that had real life actors, and that had me interested in it right away. But yeah, it's horror thriller. So it is just it's like this is insane. That's a real like doll. That's not rendered. That's not polygons and graphics. That's a real doll. And the fact that you, like I right now, can put my finger on this touch panel and basically lift the sleeve. Oh my god, that's the mark.
She's just like you.
That's that mark, isn't it? Isn't it? Or is it not? It's definitely a thriller type interactive movie anyway, that's for sure. We're back to seeing the death of her father again. So it's a recurring nightmare, unfortunately, for her. So I think this is an example of when you have as much time to make a decision. So I'm going to throw it out to the live chat. Should I look in the mirror, or should I open or close the door? Should I interact with the door, or should I interact with the mirror? I'm going to throw it out there into the live chat. The first comment I will go with. So be quick, get typing, get those fingers ready. By the way, is she pregnant? I can't make out if she's pregnant. If I interact with the mirror, I might be able to see that more. Door. Thank you, Chad. Let's go with the door. Stand up so I can see properly. I can't make out if she's... I thought she was pregnant there for a second. Looked like she had a bump. That's what she said. Oh man.
No. Not the carpet. It's clean.
Okay, calm down, girl. Calm down. Jesus, girl. Should I don't know. Should I go to the door on the left, or should I go straight ahead on the hall? Please don't say right, because that confuses me. So, should I go straight ahead, straight down the hall and annoy that cleaner, or should I go left and go into the door? I'm throwing it completely out there. Get those. Oh shit.
Hey!
Kirsty.
Okay, this is actually. It's so. There's some decisions where you don't. It just automatically makes a decision for you. Okay, I'm gonna have to throw this out there. You're literally, if you want to be interactive, you're literally gonna have to just type straight away. So if you see a decision on the screen, you're just gonna have to type straight away. So I'm not gonna ask anymore. You're just gonna have to watch and type very quickly. I'm sorry. It's just that it's hard to know when you have free time to make a decision, and when you're timed to make a decision, it's so hard. There's a timer. Yeah, there is actually, you're right. Oxenfree is an example. I think the entirety of Oxenfree is actually timed, which is what makes it really cool, because you're really on the spot, which is what it would be like in real life. But this is kind of all over the place. I don't know when you can have free time to make a decision and when you have time to make a decision. So again, I'm just going to say it again. You're just going to have to be really quick, okay? Okay.
Kirsty, I said you could help, but if you're going to be cleaning, I need to be here with you. No cleaning without supervision.
No cleaning without supervision. What an asshole. Oh, sorry, she didn't go to college to study cleaning. What an asshole. Remember now, if you want to make a decision, be very quick. Ask for one, come front. I'm going to say back off. No, I'm going to ask for one actually.
Thought so. Hey, Deathwish. Over here.
I think I picked the wrong one. I asked for a cigarette.
No problems.
Hurry up and die, Hannah.
Moon Girl.
I'm doing my best.
Music. Or Mean Girl. Let's do music.
What are you playing?
This? Aria for Delphi by, some guy. I've never heard of him. Here, take a seat. Let me show you something. See this bit? It's simple. 4 notes. Bum, 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 bum.
That is so cool. I get to play the piano. This is my moment. This is my moment. My headset nearly fell off my head.
I'll do the rest.
Play some Takahashi 6ix9ine. No. I was thinking more like Moonlight Sonata from Beethoven. That's my tune. Ever since Resident Evil, that's been my tune. Oh my god. Tissue. Oh my god. That's right.
What are you doing?
Here we fucking go.
No,
Oh God,
no cleaning! No cleaning without supervision!
Kirsty, it's okay. She's right. Can you maybe go and get someone?
Would you go and get somebody, you dumb bitch?
She said that's new. Kirsty likes to be the centre of attention. She's all wide-eyed innocence until she doesn't get her own way, and then it's...
Stop that! Erica?
Yeah, man.
Sergeant.
What the fuck is right? Holy shit, like, 1 minute we're playing piano, the next minute you want is like going into a fucking alien scene or some shit. It's like when my cat ripped you. It sure was, man. It sure was. I'll always remember that. Oh, man.
Legs. Needed in the main office.
Come in.
One scratch, man. It was like Rocky Balboa. There he is, the guy in the photo.
Erica Mason.
Co-founder of... I forgot the name of the
Just
house
like
already.
your mother. Last time we met, you could barely see over the desk. I'm Lucien Flowers. I set this place up with your father. Please.
It's that wall portrait.
I recognise you from your portrait in the hall.
Oh dear, it's quite a statement. If it wasn't for your father, I'd have it replaced. Did you sleep okay? I know the old place can take a bit of getting used to.
Man at the Desk, drama, nightmares. I'm gonna say Man at the Desk.
Last night, the man on the desk.
Mr. Steinbeck, yes. I believe he was rather rude. I can only apologize. I'll be speaking to him personally. I know it's very difficult for you to be here. And it's not much, but I brought you something.
Thank you. What did you get me?
It was your father's. Your mother gave it to him on their wedding day.
The lighter that we started off the game with. The interactive movie with. And that's what I'm going to refer to it as.
I just kept hold of it.
Hey. Sorry about that. I was just...
Do you know what'd be so funny? Imagine if this was the standard for all movies. Wouldn't that be so funny? Imagine you're sitting there watching a movie and like something happens and like you have control in your hand, right? And you're like, no, it's just, no, it's hard to explain. But like imagine if somebody just made a decision like all of a sudden, no, don't like that, no, this is going to happen. And then you're like, hey, I was fucking liking that. Like, because that wouldn't happen, do you know? In a standard movie, because the movie is written and the script is written and it's directed in a certain way and it is what it is and you watch it as it is. Whereas with interactive movies, like you say, no, I'm not going to answer that telephone. I'm going to go into the door to the left. I'm going to make this decision. I'm going to do that. So it's just so cool, the fact that you decide what happens.
Getting an update from forensics. Erica, it's extremely likely whoever killed your father killed Mr. Johar.
Oh God.
There may be some other victims as well that we don't know about. It's likely they'll try and kill again.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Honestly, we don't have much to go on. But Mr. Flowers has a suggestion. It might help you remember the face of your father's killer.
Okay. That would be helpful.
I get flashes. Nightmares, a silhouette woman with a gun, but...
Wait, see how worried he looked? Did you actually see how worried he looked? The guy behind the desk. He knows something.
That's it.
It's like therapy. It was developed by your father, and it might be able to help you with your nightmares. It's completely painless. Perfectly safe.
Agree.
Okay. Okay, I'll do it.
Because you've been having those nightmares
The
like...
images you're going to see are designed to relax you and open up your mind. Your father designed regression therapy to help our patients face their trauma. The first one is just a test. When you see it, just say whatever comes into your head.
Peace.
Peace.
Okay, great. If you remember anything important, just write it down. I know revisiting trauma can be difficult, but you're perfectly safe. Let's begin.
Beauty.
Beauty?
Cult.
Cult.
She's fun.
Fun.
Anger.
Anger.
Mask. She's
Mask.
fuck.
Kill. Henry.
Man, that's fuck.
Animals.
There's a map on my father's chest. I love this. That was actually intense, like, trying to making those decisions. It didn't have much.
It's always been you.
It's always been me. Damn. Oh wait. Oh right. Who's this? Oh my fuck.
That's it. That's it. You're okay. Hey, easy now.
What just happened?
Okay. You were drawing. You were drawing the whole time.
That was really interesting. Okay.
Why did you draw her, Erica? Why did you draw your mother?
We're back to the lighter. Whew. Need to take a breather after that one. That was so intense.
Your mother told me this place was her whole life. She worked here, fell in love here, had you here. Later, she died here.
Split personality. Chad, that's an interesting theory. You reckon that she could have split personality? Interesting.
Dr. Ballard suggested that I show you this. Putting yourself through that was incredibly brave. It's not surprising you saw your mother.
Let's have a read of this. See Delphi House written there. I got a house. Name of hospital. Delphi House is a hospital.
It's a process, Erica. It takes time. Can't blame yourself.
Damn it.
Come on. Something I want to show you. You'll need these.
I don't know how to... Oh, here we go. Wife, mother, dearest friend of Delphi House.
Your father had the oleander planted in your mother's memory. They were her favorite. They've always brought us luck.
Oh god, there's the guy at the desk, wasn't it?
Sorry. Sometimes the girls have difficult days.
But some of us like to keep it buried deep down inside.
I didn't think you'd be up. This is Erica Mason. She'll be staying with us for a while.
Didn't I bleed all over you this morning? I'm taking these to Doc Ballard. We're making perfume. Do you want to come?
Fuck off! What is wrong with you?
Well, you could always go hang out with Toby.
Actually, they're about to serve lunch. It's quite a spread. Why don't you go and grab yourself a bite and maybe meet some of the other girls?
Check on Toby.
Sure. Who doesn't love a good old soggy sandwich in the company of strangers?
Maybe I should check on Toby.
No worries. I guess I'll catch you around.
Erica, it's very good of you to go to her. Just remember that some of the girls here, they can be quite manipulative.
Maybe you can
Just
be
be
too.
careful, that's all.
Oh, I'll be careful, don't you worry. I'm getting so into this. Jesus Christ.
What are you doing? Why are you following me? I just came to see if you were okay. You want to be friends? Is that it?
It's lunchtime. Go and eat with the good girls.
I'm not hungry.
You're a tourist. This place has secrets. You need to be careful or you're going to get hurt.
What do you mean this place has secrets?
Oh, I see. You're looking for adventure. Is that it? Fine.
So just pause there for a second. So I just chose to check on Toby, and I'm having like an interaction right now with Toby. I had two other choices to make. This interactive movie would have went in a completely different direction. The story would have went in a completely different direction if I had chose those other choices. But I chose to check on Toby, so that's where the story is now. So somebody else playing this interactive movie may have a completely different experience. Their movie is completely different because they, which they are the main character of that movie, decided that they wanted their movie to go in that way. And that's what's really cool about this interactive movie.
Come with me.
What the hell?
Cozy, huh? Yeah. A little something I prepared earlier.
Nope.
I'm fine, thanks. If you were fine, you'd be out in the real world, buying groceries and fucking the boy next door.
Beg your pardon? Who told you about that?
It'll put hairs on your chest.
I already have. Refuse.
I brought you here. I trusted you. If you don't trust me, you should go.
I trust you.
I trust you. Is it true? Someone sent you that guy's hand in a box? You're only here because you were hiding out.
Yes.
Wasn't your dad some sort of genius doctor? Did he really set this place up with Lucian flowers?
Yes.
What about your mum? I heard she died here.
Yeah, I guess so.
Open it.
What in the name of God is that? Who drew that?
Where did you see it?
It wasn't me. The girl who drew it, she died. She used to have these weird dreams. Pink flowers falling from the sky. And she got nosebleeds. And then fits. And then she drew that.
Nosebleeds.
Yeah, I can. I didn't listen. Everybody thought she was crazy.
Slow down.
After she died,
Jesus.
I found that. Go on. Do you see that?
The hell is that?
The symbol on the bottom. It's from an old temple at a place called Delphi. They used to get the women, drug them out of their minds.
That's the symbol.
They thought they could make them see the future. The girls got sick. They had fits, seizures. And then they died.
You think they're doing something like that here?
I know how it sounds, but check this out. There's something behind there. A tunnel or something. Hey. You know how Granddaddy Flowers made his money? By trading futures.
Whoa. I think she had a bit too much. Are we going to have a Last of Us 2 moment here or what? I think we could.
Are you tired?
There's a pink flower. I'm 1 hour and 26 plus minutes into this interactive movie, and I absolutely love it. I haven't experienced anything like that in my life. It's so cool. It's so interactive. You feel like you have so much control over it. It's better than Detroit Become Human, because Detroit Become Human is technically a video game because it has rendered graphics, video game characters, and so you know that you're playing a video game. Whereas this is a full-on movie with real actors, so you feel more engaged with them, and you have a whole lot more interactivity as well. So I love it. Okay, how did I end up out here? Okay.
And look what the cat dragged in. Where the hell have you been? I've been looking everywhere. You've got mail. Looks expensive.
You've got mail. Oh, that's like the thing that was in the start.
So pretty.
Oh god.
Open it.
Oh god. I'm scared. What if it's like another body part? Oh my god. Okay.
Jesus, it's hideous.
Be careful.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Shit.
Okay, stand back. Give it space. What happened?
It's on the map again. He had a map, guy at the desk.
Box was mailed yesterday. We're still trying to get a description of the sender. Here, take a look at this. That's Carl Steinbeck's place, the night manager. Got a team there now. He's missing.
Why did he have that symbol tattooed in his arm?
It used to be on the sign out front. It's from the Temple of Apollo at Delphi in Greece. Their motto was, know thyself. Your dad thought it'd be good for us too.
The Temple of Apollo. My guess is that's some sort of a creepy cult that the House of Delphi is involved in, and that the death of my father and that other guy is connected to this cult. But it's about piecing together all of those things.
After he died, we took the signs down, but Carl's tattoo remained.
Was it his? The skin?
It's not official, but it's the same tattoo. And then there's this. Why send the doll?
Shit,
I've had it since I was a little girl. But I left it at home when I came here.
We're gonna have to go back to your flat. I need you to have a look around. Make sure there's nothing else missing. You can grab some extra clothes, whatever else you need. Looks like you might be here for a while. You okay there? I'll go check if the neighbors saw anything.
Clearly they were looking for something. Maybe that doll. There's my sketch pad on the floor. Okay, oh, I know what I can do. I just pause the game. Boom, there's always a way around these things, isn't there? So should I go with the picture frame or my sketch pad? Hopefully now when I unpause the game it doesn't already make a decision for me. So, live chat. Let's bring you back into this. Sorry, should I interact with the picture frame or should I interact with the sketch pad? I'm so into this. Sketchpad. Thanks, Jeff. Okay, that's what I was actually going to do, actually. Because that's so important to her. She did all her sketches. She was like sketching out her past, basically. It was kind of her way of, I presume it was her way of coping with things. Or to try to remember things, maybe. Okay, let's see what's different. Oh, something was torn out. Was torn. I think it was a symbol.
The police, can you come to the door, please? Jesus. Stay there. Keep the door shut. Police! Open the door or the door will be forced open. The door is about to be forced open.
Oh shit. Oh god, what the hell was that? What? What the hell was that? The hell? A fox? Oh, it's Tails. Hello, Tails. Oh, phone rings again. And if I have an option to ignore it, I'm going to ignore it. I guess she's going to have to answer the phone this way. Maybe. answer or lash out. I'm gonna ignore. Because you know the way in movies the character just always answers the phone. I'm gonna just rebel against that concept completely.
We need to get out of here. Carl Steinbeck is dead.
Uh-oh.
Hey, what's up? Come with me, now.
Our whole apartment building is dead. Yeah, it's certainly not living, that's for sure. Our apartment has been completely ransacked. They were looking for something. They got the doll anyway. And they tore something from the sketch pad. I think it was a symbol. Oh shit.
Taking Hannah for some sort of operation.
Some operation. Our neighbours are dead. No, it was not that I know of anyway. It was, you know, the man that was at the front desk at the start of the movie, who she was weary of. He's dead. So presumably it must have been that symbol that got sent to her must have been his skin.
She grew up in some shitty foster home. Fake depression just to get out of it and wound up here. She wasn't even sick. Now they're gonna cut her open. Come with me. Check the bedside table. Look for anything that seems weird, out of place.
How is this helping?
We're investigating. Investigating is helping. Could be you in there. Or me.
Okay, she's trying to... That girl is trying to... uncover something of her own. She's in it for herself.
I see them in my sleep. Pink petals falling.
Oh no. What are they doing to them?
Just like Hannah. I've seen it too. Erica.
Where's Hannah?
She's gone. Hannah's gone.
We're just going to go over some of the evidence from the flat.
Most of what we got is back in the lab, but there's a couple of things we'd like you to look at.
There's no need to worry. The chief inspector asked that we do it here.
Couldn't we do it at Delphi House?
I tried, but I'm afraid Dr. Ballard put her foot down. After what happened this morning with Hannah, I can't say I blame her.
Come on then. Kettle's on.
Chief Inspector.
What do you think? Are we close?
What the hell?
Is that her?
No, something's missing.
Okay. What about this? We found it in her apartment. Her name is Mia Green. She was a patient at Delphi House.
She was very close to your mother. She was very protective of her. Sometimes aggressively so.
What was wrong with her?
She was difficult, sometimes violent. Her childhood was extremely unpleasant. Your mother's friendship gave her great comfort. Erica. The night your mother died, Mia Green broke into the dispensary. She took an overdose and died.
Damn.
I'm afraid not. We are investigating the possibility that there's been some mistake. We've filed an order with the judge to exhume the body, and until then, I'm going to have to keep you at Delphi House.
Do you need some help?
No, I've got it. Wait, would you mind?
Corker residence. Yes. This is Sergeant Blake. Right away. I've got to go. There's an intruder at Delphi House.
I'm coming with you.
Not you. It's not safe.
I'm going.
No, Erica. He's right. There's nothing you can do.
Erica, you okay? You're bleeding.
Oh shit.
Go. I'll look after it. Bathroom's through there. Down the hall. Can't miss it.
That's actually so freaky. Okay, should I investigate the window or the door? Window, window or door? I actually have a theory that detective and police officer, that he's somehow involved in this whole thing. It's definitely a cult thing anyway. Window. Thanks, Chad. Definitely has something to do with Apollo. The Temple of Apollo, definitely. That symbol is clearly like linked. Well, that's been confirmed anyway. But hello, dog. Oh shit. This ain't good. Oh fuck. Oh my god. I mean, like, you wouldn't see this in a movie, would you? Oh, that's so funny. The killer knows where she's always at. You're actually right there. Oh my fucking god. There's that mark again. That's the third person that's been marked on, like. Actually, 1, 2. Yeah, third person. Person, actually. Oh no, the hand. This is the fourth person, yeah. Just 2 seconds. I just want to get my phone sorted out. See. Oh, this is simple again.
Hello, Erica.
Oh shit.
Did you like where I left you?
You're dead.
Not yet. Not like the Chief Inspector or the others. Steinbeck, Joha, they were in it together. I'd never hurt you.
Don't come near me.
I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to protect you.
You killed my father.
He made me a monster. He took your mother and locked her away. There's another world beneath Delphi House. Secret passages and hidden doors to get you there. I gave you the medallion, the key to everything, but you gave it away. But there's another. It's right there in front of you. The locks are in the walls. Find one and see for yourself. There's an old farm out in the woods between here and Delphi House. I'll wait for you there. Come alone.
Damn. So apparently my father was involved in this whole situation. kind of makes sense, because at the start of the movie he kept banging on about how his mother could see into the future and all that kind of stuff. So he was like obsessed with that, like, and he was trying to get her to do that as well. So what if he was involved in all that? Interesting.
I should have stayed. There was no one here. Just one of the girls trying to break into the pharmacy.
Sure. If only you were there, everything.
So the police are part of the cult. Apparently. I was thinking that actually as well earlier.
Okay.
Just as a matter of interest, most movies would have been finished by now, well by now, and a lot of them would have been pretty much crap. And you walk out of the movie thinking to yourself, well, that ending was shit. I would have preferred if that happened, or if this happened, or if, you know, if this part had went that way and that part had went this way, you know. So what's really cool about an interactive movie like Erica is you have complete control. So, you know, if the ending is shit, then the only person to blame is yourself. That's really interesting. I like that.
You okay? Is there anything I can do?
Okay.
Try and get some sleep. You'll be safe here, I promise you.
I'll be fine.
Are you sure she didn't say anything? Anything that could help us find her?
No. Nothing.
Be downstairs if you need anything.
The rest is to be kept here in private. You know that. Well, they shouldn't be dropping dead. This could cause serious ruptions for what I'm doing here. This is my life's work. Do you understand that?
What exactly are you doing here, Bella?
It's not for you to know.
It doesn't seem like anything's for me to know at the moment.
You just do your job and concentrate on looking after Erica in a proper fashion. A proper fashion. That's all I'm going to say to you.
Like, what the hell actually is going on in this house? That's the real question. Damn. Here we go. Here we go. Things are about to get very interesting from this point onwards. I mean, you don't have a secret passageway like that unless you're hiding something very, very important. Jesus. So we're gonna get to the root of all this. Okay. Oh shit. Look at this madness. Okay, what can I interact with? There's so much things I can interact with here. I'm not going to actually... Okay. Human organ. Damn. Handle with care. For the heart. Maybe experiments. They're definitely doing something along the lines of experimenting with those girls, because they all had nosebleeds. One got taken away on the stretcher. There's a what it looks like to be a heart, and I mean it's hidden behind a wall. This area here is hidden behind a wall. So there's definitely something very shady going on here. The woman who killed my father apparently says that okay, so they go to the... oh shit, accidentally chose. Look at this. Damn. She's cutting the act. Whatever she's doing. Lots to interact with here. Oh, I'm timed. Okay. Oh, look at the symbol. I mean, this is not right. Look at this. It's a well. I'm going to investigate. So actually, should I investigate the well, or should I investigate the door to my right? This is getting really interesting now. I mean, this interactive movie started with the father talking to her young daughter when she was young at the time, talking about how her mother could see the future and how he knew this, they say priestess or something as well, who could look into the future or something. It reminds me of the movie Shutter Island a little bit. Yeah, the whole mysteriousness of it. Yeah, you're right there actually. So live chat, should I forget now. Which is my options again? The hallway to my left or the door to my right? It's all in your hands. So maybe that woman killed my father, thinking that, you know, that he fucking was involved in all this craziness. The door. Okie dokie. Let's investigate the door. Let's go on. Okay, should I open the door or leave? Open the door or leave. What a cool experience. Open. Thank you, Chad. Open door. Oh shit. There's a camera up there. Temple of Apollo is the name of this cult that's associated with the House of Delphi. Jesus Christ. And it's my belief that they believe in something about being able to see the future. And they're obviously experimenting on these girls to try to get them to be, I don't know, the next fortune tellers. We have here. Oh, that is a picture of my mother. So maybe this cult was looking for the, I don't know, Messiah, the next prophet, the chosen one. Maybe I'm their chosen one. So maybe they were looking all this time. That's what they were experimenting on the girls for, probably. I don't know. So we'll find out now. Maybe the black one kind of like tried to stop it all, and maybe she had enough. That's she killed her mother. Or else I made a huge mistake and trusted her.
They always take 3. A deer, a fox, a rabbit. They seek visions of the future for wealth and power. But they cannot see without a butterfly. That's why they took your mother. That's why they want you. She's trapped, Erica. Join me.
Oh shit. Well, so this is a big decision here. Should I refuse or should I accept? That's a tough one, but I'm throwing it out there because I want this to be I want it to be interactive. Accept or refuse. Yeah, it's a tough one. I'm trying to figure it out myself. So she's in this cult, but she says they look for visions of the future, for wealth and power. That's why they can't see without a butterfly. That's why they took your mother. That's why they want you. So who's they? Who's they and who's she? Is she part of they? Okay, let's accept.
Together we can save her.
Show me how.
It's you, Erica. It's always been you.
What the hell?
She would tell me about the future. Wonderful things that only she could see. I'd tell her about the past. About a great priestess, marked with a butterfly.
What have you done to me? How did I get here?
With this, your father made it. He tested it on your mother. He tested it on you too. Breathe it in and I can make you do anything. It's how he brainwashed us and made us his slaves.
Yeah. Well, that's something I prepared earlier.
Oh shit. I should have left.
Your father had the oleander planted in your mother's family. They were her favorite.
I see them mostly. Pink petals falling.
I'm taking these to Dr. Ballard. We're making perfume.
What do you think he burned in that lamp, Erica? What do you think it did to you? I'm dying.
How much longer?
It doesn't matter. I know I'm a monster. I deserve to die. Your mother had that mark. It's why your father wanted her. It's why they want you too. A girl to stare into the flames and see the future.
How do you know about the priestess and the fire?
How do you think? He was one of them. See for yourself. Your father convinced Lucian that by adding science to ritual they could see into the future and control it. Your mother was the missing piece. Your mother's alive, but she's fading. Without her, they're blind. They won't see us coming. We can end this. We can set her free.
This is brilliant. It's always a crazy cult, isn't it?
Cut the wire. Keep it. You may need to use it. In there. The medallion.
They should have brought some guns. Yeah, machine guns, rocket launchers. I agree.
They must have sealed it. Follow me.
Damn.
We can't let him live. He'll raise the alarm.
Oh shit. Okay, should I do show me how or I won't? So my live chat basically are the main characters. I'm just a vessel. Show me how. Cool.
Show me how.
I know I'm in too deep now. Exactly. Should I should I do it or should I refuse? I'm leaving it completely up to my live chat. It'd be so funny, like if in about a month's time, when this live stream gets uploaded onto YouTube, and I get a comment saying refuse, then I could always go back and do another live stream. That's the way I think about this. Do it. Okay. Right, what the hell? Ooh.
He's one of them, Erica. You didn't have a choice.
I still kind of don't trust her. I think she's got her own kind of agenda and she's kind of using me. Because why does she care so much? You know what I mean?
need to kill the lights.
True, but she's the only one who's getting you close to the truth. Traps work both ways. Yeah, it's hard to know. It's hard to know who to trust in this interactive movie. I mean, considering that your father was pretty much part of a cult who used your mother to, you know, be part of this crazy beliefs of these cult, and now even myself as well. So it's.
I'm okay. Take me to the hidden door.
She brought a gun, Chad.
We don't have much time.
She brought the gun. I knew I didn't trust him.
You shouldn't have done that.
I thought you were a policeman.
I thought you were a victim.
Boom.
Are you okay?
We need to move. You can't take any chances. You have to save your mother. You have to do whatever it takes. Take this. Promise me. If you need it, use it.
I promise.
Thank you.
I'll grab the gun. I'm just going to refresh my live chat again because I've noticed what happens every now and again is the live chat just freezes. That's probably how comments don't show up.
Erica, you can't be in here. Toby needs her treatment.
What are you doing?
They're looking for you. They found a body in the garden. I think you might be unwell. Please, let me help you.
Wake her up.
No, it's too dangerous. It's her treatment. You can't just pull her out. It takes time.
I'll wait.
Once we pull the tubes out, she's going to start to fit. But I give her some epinephrine. It's in the cabinet. I'll have to put it straight in her heart.
Toby!
Run, Kirsty!
I know, I shouldn't be here. I just couldn't leave Toby.
We have to wake her up. You have to take the tubes out. Do something!
Fuck.
Toby!
I actually shoved it like one. That was tough. I ain't no doctor, like pharmacist.
Thank God. Are you okay?
Ever better.
Thanks.
Get her out of here.
The man in the street. Shocked.
Erica? What's happened? It's me.
Exactly.
Please. Put the gun down. Whatever's happened, whatever's the matter, we can work it out. I promise. That's it. Just talk to me. Whatever you think is happening here, we can work this out.
Give me your medallion.
Erica, please. You're not making any sense. You need to calm down. You're scaring me.
Good.
I think you might be sick. I think you need help.
I know about the rituals.
I wish I could.
I saw it. I remember.
I don't understand. Rituals? What rituals? What are you talking about? You're dangerous. More dangerous than you know.
I don't believe you. I believe anything you say.
You don't have to believe me. You broke in here with a gun. That you're pointing right at me, contemplating murder. I don't think this is the first time you felt this way. I think you need help. My God, what have you done?
My mother is alive.
You have to stop this fantasy. You have to let it go. If you hold on to it, you will lose yourself forever. Please. Trust me. Put the gun down. Near Green is dead, Erica. It's in your head. It's a fantasy.
Okay, should I kill him or should I lower the gun? It's an interesting one. Okay. Just like that. He refused to give the key, and you saw what happened to Toby. Yeah, I've seen enough, to be honest, not to trust him. And she said, don't take any chances as well, so trust her the more than I trust him, you know? Oh shit, should I burn or breathe in? Burn or breathe in? It's actually pretty handy that you can pause. So should I burn or breathe in? What does both effects do? Say, right? Yeah, say burn. So burn. Shit. Should I throw it later or keep it? I know what I want to do anyway. Oh, really? Okay, let's keep it. memories burn. Her mother rests in peace. Lost in smoke, her mentor disappears. Erica slips. Boom! The end. And it was my ending. I orchestrated, well, me and the live chat orchestrated that ending through the actions and decisions that we made. That's got a lot of trophies there. Boom. Let's have a look at those trophies later. That was so fun. That ending could have been completely different if we had made other decisions. So what happened to her mother? Apparently she rests in peace now, apparently. Maybe it's a kind of a metaphor that she can rest now that she's been kind of like brought to, that she's gotten justice kind of a thing. That was so cool. That if I did another live stream of this interactive movie, I could have gotten lots of other endings. So I think in the future I will be returning to Erica and trying to get a different ending. So I look forward to that. I hope my viewers look forward to that too. So let's just sit back and take in this crazy story. So let's see. So this cult that calls themselves the Temple of Apollo believed that they could see the future to get wealth. And your character's father, Erica's father, was part of this cult, and he used your mother as part of a ritual to see the future. We still don't know what happened to her. He also used his own daughter for the same purpose, and they were basically, I don't know what they were doing to the girls, to be honest with you. Maybe they were kind of hoping that they could be part of the ritual too. If they were working together, how did they kill their own? I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of unanswered questions. I know that are on my mind anyway, at least. But that kind of chemical thing that your father created was used to basically brainwash people, get them to do what he wanted them to do. And this character, the black character, she was obviously trying to stop all this. So that's why she killed your father and the other members, and to kind of get you aware of what was going on. So I think that was the good ending, to be honest with you. I'm not going to Google it, because if I Google it, it's just going to spoil the best ending. So as I said, in the future, I will go back to Erica and make different decisions, try to get a different ending. I think what I'm going to do is, I like the shape of those credits, it's cool. I'm going to go into it knowing what's going on. So base my decisions off what I know now. That should be interesting. 2 hours and 36 minutes. Damn. I thought her mother was part of the tree, like the Blair Witch. Good job, you got a good ending. Thanks, Jed. Yeah, it was kind of good. Like, it didn't feel like there was a bad ending, and she survived. first of all, which is the most important part, I suppose, she saved two of her friends. Although the one that got the first nosebleeds didn't manage to save her. What an experience. I want to take this time to thank all who watched this live stream. I want to thank all who interacted with this live stream. You should be really proud of yourselves because you actually orchestrated this ending. So you were a part of this experience. You are the characters of this interactive movie. So you should be all proud of yourselves. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being interactive. And more importantly, I hope you enjoyed. I know I've really enjoyed it. She escaped with the other girls. Yeah, she escaped with the other girls. So it's kind of, I like it. I like what makes a great thriller is you're asking more questions at the end of it than you did at the start of it. And I think that's what's really good about it. Like, you're like, well, why is this and what is that? And it's kind of cool. Overall, I know kind of what's going on. The cult of the Temple of Apollo is what they call themselves, and they did these rituals where they could see the future, but they needed like somebody with the mark of a butterfly, and that was your mother. But as far as what they did, like whether they killed her, whether they sacrificed her in order to do that, I don't really know, to be honest. I think that's what it was. But as far as what they were doing to the girls in that house, I don't understand. Are they trying to kind of use them as well to see into the future, or were they just trying to brainwash them? Or maybe they were trying to like use that nightmare therapy thing so they could see the future. Either way, anyway, they were getting your nosebleeds because of the chemical that your father created. So this is definitely going to have a second playthrough, that's for sure.
You know I can climb the service lines and never close my eyes.
This has been a fantastic live stream, actually. Because I said it from start to finish, and there was good viewership in the live chat, which I like. Got a lot of trophies. So much that could have happened that I'm actually really thinking about now. I could have decided to just not trust her at all, the black lady. I could have decided to ignore what was happening to Toby. Yeah, there's so much I could have done. Jesus, it's definitely something. But it's such a long game as well. You wouldn't want to be, doing multiple playthroughs at the one. But it's definitely something that I'm going to return to in the future, trying to get a different ending. I'm trying to think in my head now how we can orchestrate that ending. I think I want to trust that police officer. I don't think that the police, not the what you call it, the sergeant guy, the chief inspector guy, not him. They took an ancient concept from an Apollo cult and added their science to it. Yeah, they added some science thing to it, which is crazy. But I think the first police officer, I do genuinely think that he actually wasn't as much as a bad guy. So I'm going to try to be on his side in the next playthrough. There we go. Boom. So I can do a new story. I can do settings. Okay, so that's. I want to check my trophies. So the video is gonna cut out there a little bit. Just want to see my trophies. There we go. So how many trophies did I get? Okay, so I got a gold trophy or a bronze trophy. Bronze. Okay. Service. Try Blake's patience at the front desk and finish. Okay. Got that. Another bronze trophy for keeping peace. Cam Christie with Hannah bleeds over the piano. This is a silver. Hang out in the attic with Toby and finish. And the silver trophy, save Toby's life and finish. Not alone, burn down Delphi house and leave with friends. And that's pretty much it. The rest are hidden. They're all hidden trophies actually, because it would give away the story obviously if it wasn't hidden. There's a lot more trophies to get. Do you have any horror games planned for October? I do, Chad. I do, and I'm really looking forward to it. They're not horror as such, but they're spooky games that I'm really looking forward to playing. There's two. So, the first is Luigi's Mansion 3 on Nintendo Switch. That is releasing on Halloween, so October 31st. That game is releasing. It's spooky. It's Luigi's Mansion. It's the scaredy cat Luigi exploring a haunted hotel, and every floor has its own theme. So you can have I'm gone brain dead here. One floor could be a movie set theme, the other floor could be a casino theme, etc., etc. And you know, you're obviously capturing ghosts and sort of creepy, very Halloween-esque, you know, the whole haunted theme to it. So looking forward to playing that for Halloween. The second game that I'm going to be playing on Halloween is Medieval. Now it's actually coming out on the 25th of October, I think, but I won't be playing it until Halloween. I actually pre-ordered on the PlayStation Store the Digital Deluxe Edition, which comes with the game, a golden armor set, a dynamic theme, an avatar set, a comic book, a digital comic book, a digital art book, and a soundtrack. Now, with my OCD, I was just frantically looking up online as far as how to actually get that soundtrack and how does it work. Like, do you download it on a website on your laptop, or do you just... So it turns out that it's actually quite handy. It turns out that you actually just get it on your PS4, so it's an app basically on your PS4 which will allow you to listen to the soundtrack, look at the comic, and look at the art book. So those are my two October horror games, and they're going to be played on Halloween. So I'm hyped for that. I've been playing Dead by Daylight. How are you finding it? I've heard good things about that game. I've heard a lot of things about that game actually. Sounds like an interesting game if you're a fan of particularly horror movies, just horror games in general. But so before I wrap up this stream, how are you finding it, Chad? Because just to let you know, it is 24 minutes past 2 a.m. here in Ireland, so it's quite late. This has been a crazy experience, Erica. It's a movie, but you are in control of that movie. It's just... We need more games like that. I mean, I used to be so cynical and critical. That's a new word now. I used to be so critical of these type of games. I didn't want to really I didn't want to call them games, you know, because I was like, oh, it's not real games, you're not controlling the character, you're not doing anything, you don't have any control. That was the one thing I said. I actually said that you don't have any control over the game. I mean, how wrong was I? I mean, this interactive movie, Erica, is the perfect example of how wrong I actually was, because you have 100% control of Erica in every way possible, even from opening the latch on a door to deciding to, you know, to what response you're going to give to a character, to which door you're going to go into. It's just the level of control you have is absolutely insane. And I'm happy enough with that ending. I don't feel like I know the story enough to know that there wasn't anything that went wrong. Maybe I could have had a bit more clarity on my mother. Maybe I could have had a bit more kind of information on that police officer at the start. But other than that, I think that was a pretty good ending, you know. But it could have went so differently, and it's just, I presume there's tons of different outcomes for this, so it's something you can return to if you have a good couple of hours on your hand. That is, like maybe 2.5 hours on your hand. But if you have 2.5 hours to spare, it's definitely something to, you know, return to and, you know, get the full experience out of, which I will definitely do. I'll return to Erica. So yeah, it's fun, but the killers aren't balanced. This kind of ruins the game if you don't have a good team. Yeah, I suppose with a game like that, you'd want to have a good team, alright, definitely. So glad you're enjoying it. It's fun. That's all you need to. That's all that matters, as long as it's fun. So this is the end of this live stream. Erica is one hell of an experience. It is an interactive movie where you, as the player, are the main character. You have complete control over the movie, over the story, of the characters. You are the director, the screenwriter, the character, and you're also the viewer, and you're a player. So really enjoyed my experience with Erica. Really hope that my viewers as well. Hope you enjoyed interacting, making decisions. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for interacting. This has been so much fun. So this is the end of this live stream. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.